Jeremy, I mean, the obvious question, how does it feel? But, more into it and getting deeper is just, what's your mentality as this game took so many different turns and you had to kind of balance as you go on?
First off, what an incredible experience. And to get a win here at Philly means everything and be the first one. But as far as your question, I think my mentality throughout the game was just don't get high, don't get too low. I learned that from Alfie Michaud back in Maine. And, that's going to stick with me for a long time. And, just one shot at a time.
Go to Sophia.
Hi, Jeremy. Congrats on the win. This is you're going to get used to the media nitpicking everything they see on camera. So I'm going to start, but this is a good nitpick. The camera kept showing your face and you were smiling behind your mask ear to ear every time we went to break. Just wondering if you if you felt as calm and as happy as you looked out there.
Yeah, that explains it all. It's a game, and it's a game that I love, and I enjoyed every second of it. That's what a lot of the vets told me to go into, especially Tukes. He just said, enjoy it. It's once in a lifetime. That's exactly what I did. I absolutely love this game, and to do it at the biggest stage with the best players in the world, how can you not have fun doing that? So it was fun, Sophia. It was fun.
And really quick as a follow-up, Bruce Cassidy said that the message in between periods, especially the second period after you were peppered with all those shots, were just kind of to the older guys, like, hey, like, we've got this guy playing in his first NHL game in net. We've got to do better for him. And I know that that's, your responsibility to stop those shots. But after the game, you've had just a short time to reconnect with the guys. Did they thank you for bailing them out in that second?
Yeah, every one of those guys came up to me after and congratulated me. And that just goes to show what kind of an organization we have. At the end of the day, my job is to stop pucks, and that's what I wanted to do for the team in order to give them a chance to win. And so, I know if I do my job, they're going to do theirs, and that's exactly what happened tonight. So it's a great team win, and I'm super happy about it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Dan Roach.
Hey, Jeremy, congrats on your first win. How long before that smile comes off your face to begin with? And also, take us through your day. What was it like for you? And also, maybe who would you like to thank that's been behind you the entire way to get to this first win?
Great question. First off, the day was just another day, right? That's how I wanted to take it, just another day at the office. We got in late last night from Boston and went right to the hotel. And I knew this morning I was going to skate and get a feel for the ice. That's what I did. And then just regular game day routine. I knew I was excited, but again, I didn't want to get too high or too low. As far as thanking people, I can't make a long enough list, to get to this level. And every guy's got a really unique story, and mine especially, just coming from Alaska, a small town with not too many guys that make it to the NHL. To be a part of that group now is one thing I've always dreamed of, and that's a pretty special thing. But first and foremost, I have to thank my family, my dad most of all, just always being there for me and pushing me to be successful. And of course, the University of Maine, all the coaching staff there, the guys there, they not only made me a great hockey player, but a better person as well. And Coach Gendron has a lot of great experience that rubbed off on me. And of course, Alfie Michaud and Ben Guite, really can't thank them enough. And now being in the Boston Bruins organization, I couldn't have done it without them. I have Bob Essenza and Mike Dunham in my corner, and that's two of the best goalies, to play the game. So I really can't be in a better position to be successful, and I'm going to use all the tools I can to continue.
Hags, go ahead.
Hey, Jeremy, congrats on the win. How much did some of those games up at Maine maybe prepare you for seeing 25 shots in the second period when I'm sure you felt like rubber was getting thrown at you from every direction?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great experience being up in Maine. And, those games where I was getting peppered, there was still so much team effort involved, and guys were doing their jobs, keeping shots wide and clearing rebounds. So, it goes to show that this game's a team game and not an individual effort whatsoever. So the experiences I learned at Maine, of course, will stick with me for life. And, I'm going to come to the rink every day and be ready to learn, because, hockey's that kind of sport that can humble you if you think you know everything. And I know I'm going to do whatever I can to learn. to learn more every day.
Fluto.
Jeremy, that play in the first period where Giroux is coming off the half wall and then Farabee gets his stick on it. How did you read that sequence that you were ready for that last minute deflection?
I mean, that's a positioning play most of all. You know, I can't take credit. I have like reflexes because, you know, that's just a CNI shot. But it was lucky enough to have my glove there. And again, I just want to do whatever I can to stop the puck. And, you know, sometimes it might look better than others. But again, I really don't know, you know, the perfect answer for that. But again, I just want to get in front of the puck.
Matt Porter.
Jeremy, I was here in Philadelphia watching you in warm up, and you stayed out, you know, until the final buzzer, where some goalies, you know, might get off early. What was that process of preparation like for you? What were you seeing? What were you visualizing?
That's just, you know, my routine. I really don't. I'm not too suspicious. You know, I take pride in not being the weird goalie, but you know, my teammates might say otherwise. But you know, it's just my routine. I don't need to be the last guy, but I know I take most of the warm up to really dial in and make sure that my mind's in the right place before a game.